great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Oubre against Monk. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside. Oubre against Monk. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Oubre's got the game going here with the first basket for the Wizards. Outside DeRozan. To the inside, Sabonis. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And the Wizards with possession. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
So it's Sacramento following the three-pointer by Washington. Traps in the tray.
But DeMar DeRozan from range. Look out, folks. This guy was built to score.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Jones finds Williams. No good on the triple. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. DeRozan against Williams. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hands it from downtown.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Yep, it counts.
Assist from Isaiah Hartenstein.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Monk. Last game we saw him score 14. Steps back and fires. That shot off.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Jones kicks to Oubre. No good on the 3. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Wizards with the lead. Jones, that's for 2. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them the way they were able to take care of their business.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dunn comes in for Derek Jones. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Williams. And Pippen subbed in for Jones.
Patrick Beverly getting more catch-and-shoot opportunities, and boy, is he shot ready on the catch.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's McLaughlin. who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. In the corner, Crowder with it. Fires the three. As he pulls it in. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by Lyles. 1:07 left in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Again, the miss by the Kings. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First person.
Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Fourth, the Kings.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
Well, Patrick Beverley making use of the floater game, so important in today's NBA, particularly at his size.
Jones, the pass to McLaughlin. Back to Jones to stop the run. That one, no good. From deep three-point territory. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards out front, up 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The Kings trail by 7, so this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Dunn is out there with Vince Williams. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Payne, and it's Bassey in at the 5, down low.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. And his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. D.A., thanks. It's tipped. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Fox, no good. Wizards leading by 6. Over in the corner, Beverley. Off target with his 3. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Outside for Murray. Gets a very good look and converts. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
Here's Jones. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Wizards lead by 3. stolen by Jones. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Kings have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside for Murray. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Jones, the pass to Jones for Murray. Again, the miss by Jones. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
For Sacramento, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Jones checked in for Monk.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And some changes here for the Kings. Len comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. And a switcher also for Washington. Pippen's checked in. Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Here's DeRozan. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Fires the 3. And Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And the basket by Jones.
Oh, that's a cagey move right there. Tyus Jones showing no fear.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Oubre is checked in for the Wizards. At the top of the key, Len. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
The assist.
And the Kings lead by 1. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Len passes to McLaughlin. And he banks in the layup. And now a 3-point Kings lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Washington calls timeout.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for DeRozan. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
It's time for the T-shirt toss, everyone.
Miles checked in for the Kings.
Once again, for your Kings.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, and looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's McLaughlin. And there's the drive and the dunk by Lyles.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he found an opening he liked that time and took full advantage of what the defense gave him.
Here's McLaughlin following the three-pointer by Washington. Pass to Lyles to the left side wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Jones up top, defended by Jones. Out to DeRozan, the 3. Here's Lyles, and it's blocked.
That's unparalleled defensive focus from Kelly Oubre. He's all over his man and just suffocates that shot.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Here's DeRozan, and nothing is falling for him right now. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Things were going Washington's way from the beginning. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. At the end of the first quarter, they were out in front by 7. Going into the second quarter, they lost a little focus, sacrificed some points, but still finished with a 4-point cushion at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, leading the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's Fox in at the point. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. For 3, Oubre. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Oubre for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And another miss by Washington.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
He kicks it to Monk. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Murray finds Fox. For the lead. Washington with the rebound. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Oubre, left side. Doesn't go that time.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And Fox gets it to go.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Yeah, I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow. Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Here's Payne. Good work defensively by Fox.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Tries again, and the layup is good. Fox has got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Well, Patrick Beverley has turned himself into a reliable three-point shooter. Nice delivery.
Fox from outside. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
They grabbed their own miss. Bassey lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 1-point Kings lead.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Fox passes to Sabonis. He dishes it to Monk. Back to Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fox. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Monk kicks to Fox. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 6-point Kings lead.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's Payne. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Murray, here we go. Another shot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Over in the corner, Beverley. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Beverly's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Wizards. Timeout called by the Kings. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Trey Lyles checked in for Sabonis. Jones comes in for Murray. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Malik Monk. 1:27 left to play in the 3rd. Beverly against Fox. Shot clock at 6. Crowder kicks to Jones. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Jones for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Lyles got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Wizards trail by 6. On the wing, Williams. Shoots over Crowder. Beverly tipped back in for 2. Beverly's got 15 points.
Anytime your guards can contribute on the backboards, it elevates your team. Nice board by Patrick.
There's 42 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Fox. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, has as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's DeRozan in for Jones. Now here's Pippen. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's McLaughlin. They lead by 4. 19 seconds left to play in the third. He can't get it to go. On the wing, Williams for 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep. 9 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's Vince Williams with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Kings have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the second free throw, good. And here's Pippen. It's good. This game is all even. Pippen's got 5 points now this quarter.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Jones is out there, Patrick Beverly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Bassey in at the 4. Here's DeRozan. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. It's DeRozan with the drive. It's blocked. Oubre passes to Jones. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Wizards?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's McLaughlin. It's hauled in by Beverly. Washington's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. The 19-foot shot. A second chance effort. Here's Bassey. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 4. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's McLaughlin to the paint. Here's Wiles. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones for 3. Here's Hartenstein. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead. Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Kings making a change here. Murray's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Payne, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in to Mike Brown. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside. guys.
Thank you, David. Monk kicks to Murray. And it's blocked. Hartenstein against Sabonis. Here's Payne. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Wizards leading by 7. Inside. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
DeRozan surveying the D. Great D that time from Oubre. And here are the Wizards now. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Jones for 3. They get it again. Hartenstein lays it up off the glass. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 11 now for Washington.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
McLaughlin, the pass to Monk. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And stolen by Murray. DeRozan against Hartenstein. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And Jones sends it back. Oubre against Sabonis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Payne can't hit. The Kings trail by 11. Monk outside. DeRozan against Hartenstein. The fadeaway. 6 on the shot clock. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Wizards with another miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's DeRozan. Over Payne. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
I'll tell you, you get into the space of DeMar DeRozan on the perimeter, and he'll give you the blow-by. Let him get a clean look at a jump shot, and he'll burn you that way, too.
Washington calls timeout. They're up by 9. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Wizards.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked. But when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Fox hits them both. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Jones. Now Hartenstein. Stolen by Len.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And they go to the intentional foul.
De'Aaron Fox, second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Tyus Jones, such a quietly efficient and productive guard. What I like about this young man, he always plays to his strengths. Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 6. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Sabonis. Rebound by Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
Malik Monk. First personal foul. Third team.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Williams taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 7. 6 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
On the court.
6 seconds left in the 4th. Sacramento again missing. And so Washington takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.